So in video 2, we're going to talk about how to figure out which containers you're supposed to be eating, how many there are, where you find that sort of information. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so that you can see on Beachbody On Demand where you can find your things. Now, if you just ordered DVDs, then your food plan came with your package. But if you did not order DVDs and you did subscribe to Beachbody On Demand, then everything you need is back here on Beachbody On Demand. So depending on what program you're doing, let's just choose the 21-day fix as an example. This may take an extra minute or two to load because I am recording here. When you click on your program, it's going to take you right to the workout list. But if you go over here to program materials and click that, there's a ton of information for you to read, right? I highly suggest you reading all of these things, but it's got your starting here guide, the tally sheets that you can print out, the workout calendar that you should also print out, the 3-day quick fix, which is a sort of like a mini program. And then it has all of your nutrition guide information here. So if you're going to come to the eating plan, which is a PDF, and when it opens, this is the eating guide, okay? So it's going to tell you exactly how to get started, and I'm just going to scroll down here so I can get you to where I want you to be. So finding the 21-day fix container plan that is right for you. So you're going to do this calculation. You're going to take your weight, you're going to multiply it by 11, you're going to get all these numbers, and then you're going to get your calorie target. If you continue to scroll down, it's going to tell you what plan you're on based on your calorie target. So for me, for example, I would be in plan A. So I would know by looking at this that I would get 3 greens, 2 purples, 4 reds, 2 yellows, 1 blue, 1 orange, and then 2 teaspoons, which are oil and nut butters, okay? That would clearly be peanut butter for me. Anyways, this is the same for all of our programs that use the containers, which is most of them. Anything basically from 21-day fix and older, which for those of you that are new to Beachbody, that means nothing to you. But all of our newer programs use the portion control system. So for example, I'll go over here to Shift Shop. If this was the program that you were, okay, I was like, that's 21-day fix again. If this was the program that you were planning on using, you'd still go to the program materials. You'd go all the way down, go to the nutrition guide, click on that, wait for it to load. There will be a simple equation for you to follow. This one is a little bit different, right? So you would choose your gender, you would figure out which weight you are, what your height is, and then it's gonna give you your final score, right, based on those numbers, and then you would choose your plan. I believe for this program, I may or may not have been in plan B. So, you would come down here and it's gonna tell you exactly what you're gonna get. So for week 1, I would have 4 veggies, 3 fruits, 4 proteins, blah, 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 okay? Let me stop sharing here. So that's where you're going to find your information. Like I said, if you ordered DVDs, then you will have that in a booklet, in a physical booklet. But if you did not order DVDs and you do have Beachbody On Demand, that is where you would find that information. And you need to figure out right away, before you start really diving into your meal planning, how many containers you're going to get. It's going to look for mine as of the program I'm doing right now, so that you can really plan your meals based on your containers, right? And that's what we're going to dive into next in the series. But first, you need to figure out what plan you're on and how many containers you have. Now, for those of you who are not following the container system, I don't really coach on anything else. So if you're just counting calories or whatever it is that you're doing, figure out your plan before you move forward in your meal planning. I'll see you guys in the next video.